Hi everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Check out this beautiful, beautiful Cymbidium orchid. I've had this Cymbidium orchid for many years and she is in glorious, glorious bloom. So it's 1 hour before sunset and I would like to tackle some projects in this bed, including planting up some of my favorite sun-loving heat-tolerant annuals and also doing some maintenance on my David Austin English roses. So my Desdemona rose, I see some new blooms coming right here, but these are spent. I like how the growth is coming out in this direction. Chop it off. This cut is too close to the new growth, and so that's why it's not really growing well here. And so I'm just going to cut it right about here. I want the growth to go out this way, and this is the first set of 5 leaves. So I'm just going to do an angle cut. I like how this one has already started growing. I also want to mention that I am quite aware about the condition of the leaves of the Nicotiana, and so far it's not affecting the roses at all. And so I'm just going to let this Nicotiana flower. I mean, it's flowering so beautifully right now. I'm going to let it finish flowering. I'm going to go down right down to, most likely down to, the first or second, or maybe the second set of leaves right about here, and do a hard prune. All right, so now moving on to the Sceptred Isle Rose. I also want to mention that I do dip my secateurs in rubbing alcohol to disinfect the blades. I think this one I would like it to grow out this way. And I'm going to go to this one right here. So I'm just going to chop off just the top part right here. I want the growth to start from here going out this way. It's just beautiful. Beautiful Sceptred Isle Rose. Okay, so let's take a look and admire Bathsheba. Oh my goodness, so beautiful in the light. Look at this cluster right here. Wow. Just wow. Absolutely beautiful. And as well, my Olivia Rose Austin. This cluster right here is finishing up. Look at all the folds. Olivia Rose Austin. Fragrant as well. So when this cluster finishes, I'm going, already dropping. I'm going to cut, I think I'll probably cut right about, right down here. But what I want to do right now is I want to tie up some of these, some of these branches that are just leaning down towards the ground. I want to pick them up a bit. Okay guys, I have some gloves on. more sunlight for the beautiful plain and blue salvias. So I want to show you my choices for this bed. Egyptian Starflowers Pentas. This is a zinnia called Profusion Lemon. The growth habit is compact and tight, and I really like the way it looks in the garden. And of course, it is quite a heat-tolerant plant, and this area here gets super hot. Last year I planted up in this bed the Diamond Snow Euphorbia. I think that a Diamond Snow is very beautiful and very floriferous, and it looks so stunning. But I just like the Diamond Frost more because you have a little more spacing. It feels a little more ethereal. I'm going to put this Diamond Frost Euphorbia right here. And this one will go right here. And I'm also going to be planting up another Diamond Frost Euphorbia right here as well. Dusty Miller New Look. I had them in the French lattice urns, all three of them, this past winter time. And I've taken them out and I'm giving them a new spot in the garden, right beneath the French lattice urns. One here and one there. It looks a little overgrown, I think, and frumpy, but I'm going to give it a haircut later on. But I want to grow it right at the bottom of this French lattice urn on this side and also on this side. And just to soften the edge a little bit and also add a sparkling silver texture to this bed. The Apricot Lemonade cosmos are blooming. Just a beautiful cosmos. I also want to show you what I'm adding to the soil to help amend it. I will add some perlite as well. This is Soil Booster Soil Conditioner from EB Stone Organics. The ingredients are H4 products, H4 bark, chicken manure, earthworm castings, pumice, feather meal, bat guano, alfalfa meal, and kelp meal. So a wonderful blend of nutrition for the soil. So let's get planting. The soil is already quite fluffy, so I just go in and hand mix. Each of these gallon pots have 3 plants in them. Very wonderful. So I'm just going to go in and carefully try to keep the roots on each plant as much as possible. Giving each plant as much of its roots as possible. So these Profusion zinnias, I think I'm going to plant them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Put them out one by one. So this bed does get drip irrigation, but I just want to make sure that the plants get settled. Alright, plant it up. I need to move this New Look Dusty Miller. I think I'll move it out this way. And I think I'm gonna take out that dianthus over there. And when I planted these zinnias, I moved them a little more forward, kind of like a zigzag. Pentas, so zinnia, pentas, zinnia, euphorbia, zinnia, pentas. This one I actually moved the pentas forward more because of the rose bush. So that's the look right now. Wow, the Supertunia Vista bubblegums are looking beautiful. In a few days, I will give them their first dose of water-soluble fertilizer. Jupiter's beard is looking fabulous. Let's zoom in on the blooms. So this right here, this mess right here, this used to be the beautiful daffodils. I think I'm gonna come in and I'm going to stake or do some kind of staking around the outside of this so that they can have some support. I'll be working on this area very soon. Kind of a mess, unfortunately, but that's gardening. You know, it's all a process. And this space right here, my Tazetta daffodils, all in here. I'm going to leave them alone, let all the leaves die back naturally. Elephant ear coffee cups. This is the third year for this elephant ear. I'm going to most likely remove the papyrus. I have Prince Tut papyruses all around this coffee cups. I don't know, sometimes I like something for, you know, it looked nice for 1 or 2 seasons, but I want to change it up a bit for this year. So this bed, which connects to this bigger bed, is going to be worked on June and July and August. And yeah, it's going to be filled with a dazzling array of annuals and perennials. And I'm still deciding what I want to do with all of the narcissi. I think I'm going to thin it out. Maybe instead of having the whole thing be filled with Tazetta daffodils, maybe just clumps here and there, groupings perhaps. Right, everybody, have a good day and happy gardening.